Hello viewers, Jay Davis here. Thanks for watching the replay. So that was my replay of the lightweight K-Cup. I was really struggling on this lightweight K-Cup on this particular race to get a tune on the car. I just really struggled for some reason. But I persevered and I managed to get a tune to actually win that race in first. So I'm really happy with that. I'm going to actually show you what my tune is, so I'm hoping that that's going to be able to help some of you guys out that might be struggling with this one too. So I'm just going to jump back to my car setup. So in fact what we'll do is we'll firstly go back into here. So obviously I've got the C open or copen or whatever you want to call that thing. So let me just show you the car in the garage. So this is the car. In fact I'll probably be able to do it all here. So this is the car. So the first thing I did was went across to the tuning shop and bought loads of bits, but this was the piece here, GT Auto, and go into the auto garage, just car customization. So in here I had some I think they were the raised wheels, so I put the biggest wheels on I could. Actually go back one step. In fact, it wasn't here. Let me go back. It's in here. So firstly I went into the car maintenance and service. So this is where I went, and I made the modification of the wide body. You've got to remember to do this first, because I actually did it the opposite way around. I put the wheels on, and then when I put my wide body on, it made me put all these other things back on again. So firstly, get your wide body if you want it. So I did that, put the wide body kit on. There's a lot of jumping around in this to get your car set up how you want it, which is sometimes a little bit frustrating. Then I went and got my wheels, bolted on the biggest raise that I had, and the widest option, front and rear. Then I put the custom parts on, so the front splitter, side splitter, and the rear splitter and the wing. Went for the medium. I think I went for the medium wing set. So I can't remember what one I went for. It's the low wing set. Yeah, so I went for the low wing set. And I think racing items, I just put a roll cage in. So I put any roll cage in there. Whacked a sticker on the side. And that was it there. So now what I'm going to do is show you my actual race tune. So let's go back to, we'll go back to the garage and do it in there. It's the quickest way to get back there. So my car settings for this. So I can't go over 400 pp. That's all you can go to. So I've got you got to run on the comfort softs, so that's fine. They're there. So this is my race setup. So I went for the fully customizable race suspension. So I bought that in the tuning shop, and I literally decked it to 80, the lowest it'll go. Anti-roll bars, I think these are all standard as they were from that suspension set. But yeah, this is all my numbers, so if it does give you different ones, you can change them to them if you want. A normal, so I've got the normal standard differential. Nothing's changed here. Aerodynamics 110. ECU, fully customizable one, so you may have to purchase that if you need to. 100%. Ballast 140, and 100% on my power restrictor, so you might need to buy your ballast, and if you haven't got the power restrictor you probably won't need it, but you get it anyway. Transmission's normal. I have got a fully customizable racing transmission there as well, but it took it over the 400, so I couldn't use it. So I'm still in there with the normal transmission. Nitrous oxide, none. Turbocharger is normal. Anti-lag, none. Anti-lag system's off. Intercooler's normal. Supercharger's none. So in the air cleaner, I got the racing one. So you purchased that. Silencer, purchased the racing one of those. And the racing exhaust manifold. Racing slotted discs. Racing pads. Handbrake's normal. And all this is standard, so normal. I have got the brake controller, but it was just on normal, so no brake bias or anything there. And then over here, the last section, steering angle kit is normal, so I didn't buy anything there. Obviously over here, with the intake and exhaust, these are all racing ones, so you're going to have to go in and buy these as well. And then we also bought the semi-racing clutch. I've got the racing one as well, but again, it took me over the 400, so I had to stick with the semi-racing. And then here for the engine tuning, we installed the stroke up, the engine balance tuning, the polished ports, the high lift camshaft, the racing crankshaft, and then here we took the weight reduction stage 1, 2 and 3. And that's what we did there. So if you're wondering where you get all those, let me just quickly go into the section where you buy all those bits so you can choose them when you're in your settings. You literally go into your tuning shop, and then they're all here, so you can actually see here what's been purchased. So we've purchased in the sports section, you can see everything we've got purchased. So we've purchased stage 1, the comfort medium, we've already had them. The comfort soft is what we needed. Then the club sport, so you got the high lift camshaft, you got your stage 2 weight reduction, your power restrictor, your ballast. In semi racing, we purchased the racing crankshaft, fully customizable computer, the low RPM turbocharger, the higher RPM turbocharger. Don't need all these bits, just use what I've used in my settings. I purchased these so I could fiddle with the car, get it set up. Sports intercooler. Semi-racing clutch and flywheel, stage 3 weight reduction. Then in the racing, I've got the purchased stroke up, balance tuning, polished ports, anti-lag system. Again, some of this I'm not that active in my setup, but I needed to try a few things. Racing intercooler, air filter, racing silencer. So basically, this is where I'm not going to go through the rest of the list. This is where you purchase all the bits that you want to use or possibly use on that car, and you have to switch certain things on and off just to keep yourself under the 400 pp. Did get this great big brake kit here as well, but again couldn't use it because it took it too high, so I had to drop back. But I hope that helps you not have to purchase a load of bits you don't necessarily need, and you can get the tune that you're going to need to be able to fairly comfortably win that race. Just play the race. You know, sensible. If you have a fairly clean race throughout, you will catch up those guys at the front in the last few laps, if not the last lap. You can win that race in first position. So yeah, I hope that's helped some of you guys. If you've got this far into the video and it's helped you, please do like the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos like this. You know, normally we go in and race, win our races, or not win our races and leave it there. But I think it's time to start helping, especially when we've got tune on cars. Let you guys know what we've done to get that tune to get our win. So yeah, thanks again. Have a great day, and I'll catch you at the next one.